Kaidhi is a 2019 Indian Tamil language action thriller film written and directed by Lokeshkanagaraj. The story is the first installment of the Lokesh Cinematic Universe, LCU, which follows the dismantling of drug trafficking. The caretakers at an orphanage inform a young girl named Amuda that an important person will meet her the next day, and she waits anxiously. Meanwhile, Inspector Bijoy and his team catch a van smuggling 900 kilos of cocaine. The drugs and the criminals smuggling them are locked up at the commissioner's office. The syndicate's kingpin, Adikalam, a wanted, dangerous smuggler in Trichy, Tamil Nadu, remains unknown. Adikalam's brother, Anbu, plans to capture and kill the police officers involved in the bust and retrieve the smuggled drugs. The entire city's top-ranked police officials fall unconscious after consuming spiked alcohol at the IG's retirement party. However, since Bijoy was on medication, he avoided the spiked drink and attempts to save his colleagues without attracting media attention at the insistence of the IG. Bijoy convinces Dilly, an ex-prisoner detained for looking suspicious and being the only one who can drive a truck, to help him save the officers' lives by threatening him that he would not let him meet his daughter Amuda the following morning with the help of a truck borrowed from Kamachi, a caterer present at the party. Dilly, Bijoy, and Kamachi load the unconscious officers into the truck and try their best to get them to the hospital quickly. Anbu announces a massive bounty as a reward for catching the police officers, and gangsters from Anbu's gangs try to hunt down Bijoy and his team. Palpandi, a corrupt cop, pretends to be unconscious while giving information about the truck's location to the gangs. Bijoy orders Constable Napoleon and a group of college students detained due to drunk driving to close all the possible exits and try to keep Anbu's gangsters outside the commissioner's office, preventing them from taking the drugs and freeing Adikalam's men. Dilly, Bijoy, and Kamachi come across the various gangs, but Dilly takes care of them brutally. As Napoleon starts getting nervous, Bijoy instructs him to negotiate a deal with the captured Adikalam's men. Napoleon makes one of the men call Anbu, who agrees to release the prisoners in exchange for his and the students' safety. Surprisingly, Anbu agrees. However, Bijoy realizes Adikalam himself is among the captured and instructs Napoleon to cancel the deal. Anbu climbs onto the roof and breaks into the building, but the students subdue him and tie him up. Dilly and Kamachi manage to transfer the unconscious officers to a school bus from the hospital and make their way to the commissioner's office. However, they stumble across a massive armed gang, led by Tips, Anbu's right-hand man. Palpandi, pretending to have recovered from the effects of the alcohol, stabs Dilly in the back. Bijoy gets beaten up and Tips kills Ajaz Ahmed, who was Bijoy's mole in Adikalam's gang. Dilly manages to recover in the nick of time and finishes all of them off while rescuing Bijoy and Kamachi. Meanwhile, Anbu's men manage to catch one of the students at the commissioner's office and kill him upon Anbu's order. Infuriated, Napoleon bludgeons and renders Anbu unconscious with a fire extinguisher, to which Adikalam swears he will kill all of them. Dilly, Bijoy, and Kamachi make it to the building. Dilly alone enters the building through a secret passage and sends the students through the tunnel, while he and Napoleon go to burn the cocaine. The duo find a confiscated M134 minigun. Instead of just burning the drugs, Napoleon decides to eliminate Adikalam's gang to prevent them from ruining innocent children's lives. They reach the ground floor as the goons break in. Dilly uses the gun to kill Anbu's gang outside the building. The doctor resuscitates all the police officers, and Stephen Raj gets arrested. Bijoy thanks Dilly and promises to give him and his daughter a good life. Nalini, Dilly's probation officer, brings Amuda to the spot, and they meet with tears of joy. Back in the prison cell, while one of his goon yells in anguish at the stranger who came in and ruined their operation, Adikalam responds that the man is no stranger and implies that he knows Dilly. Dilly, Amuda, and Kamachi are then seen walking on the highway. intending to lead a new life.